Here are 7 tips to become a successful manager or leader. See, the problem is that people misunderstand the management position. They believe that just because they're a manager, they can just do whatever they want or push people around and tell people what to do. That's not the case. Here are 7 traits, 7 things that you as a manager are able to manage. You ready? Let's get into it. Welcome to the Relevant Development Podcast. In this Monday Mindset, I'm going to go over 7 traits that you need to have as a manager. Let's just get right into it. The first one from my notes I have is, as a manager, you're able to manage your schedule. Managers manage their schedule. They could also manage other people's schedules by creating the schedule for the week, depending on where you work. But managers, you need to manage your own schedule. When you come in, I'm taking the first 5-10 minutes to welcome people, welcome employees. I'm taking the next 5 or 10 minutes to set up my agenda or plan for the day. Then I get into emails, and then I get into speaking with staff, so forth and so on. Manage your schedule. Second one, manage your words. I understand that we have a home life, an outside of work life, and a work life. And some people can turn it off and turn it on. Other people's can't. You need to be able to manage your words. Manage yourself when you're in the workplace, and words carry weight. Say it again, words carry weight. Do you want to add weight onto people's shoulders or alleviate that weight or pour into somebody? So instead of saying, "What the heck were you thinking?" we might say something along the lines of, "Let's talk about the decisions that you made, the thought process leading up to that, and then the thought process after." We need to manage our words. Next, money. Manage your money, which managers should be managing the budget between staff, professional development, pouring money into professional development. Please pour money into your staff, invest in your staff. Manage the money that is spent for equipment, so forth and so on. That one's pretty self-explanatory. Next, manage your staff, not what to do, but where are they going in their development? Where do you want to take them? Where do they want to be? Where do they want to be taken, or where do they want to go? I think a lot of people understand the issues and problems that they have and what they want, and then there's the development where you know what they need, right? So take, work for instance. Somebody says, "I just want to learn how to communicate with people." That's what you think you want, and I'll give you that. I will send you to a seminar or a coach on how to develop better communication skills. But what I know that you need is not necessarily communication skills, but it's how to manage your attitude, your behavior, your anger, whatever it is. And so I'm going to give you this training as well, right? Everybody knows what they want, but then managers should be able to know, yeah, that's what you want and that's what you need, but here's what I know that you need, right? Next one, manage your opportunities. You have to know when to say yes and when to say no. You have to understand, how do I manage my opportunities? When I have the opportunity to teach, when I have the opportunity to slow down and listen. Manage your opportunities. Next, manage your emotions. Again, like I was talking about before, some people can turn it on and some people can turn it off. Manage your emotions. There are a lot of times, we are all human beings, but there's a lot of times where you're like, "Oh my God, what the heck was he or she thinking?" Can you pull your head out of your butt and just think a little bit more? I've used this sentence before, not on employees necessarily. Coaching with my kids, I'll be honest, I'm transparent with you. "Bro, I need you to think a little bit more. You weren't thinking. I need you to think a little bit more." Would I take that same approach now? No, but I need to manage my emotions. Sometimes, I'm getting ready to teach this in a couple weeks, and it'll probably be a future podcast, but meetings don't have to finish. One-on-ones don't have to finish that day. Manage your emotions. If you're upset, so you listen, you hear somebody out, and then you say, "You know what, that's all the time that we have scheduled today," because remember, manage your schedule. I blocked out a half hour, 45 minutes, or an hour for you. Let's continue this tomorrow in a couple of days, and I'll let you know what I think then. Let me process what I've heard today. Manage your emotions. And then lastly, manage your relationships. There are going to be people that think that you have favorites. There are going to be people who think that you don't spend enough time with them. There are going to be people that think you're at this whole other level and you don't even care about us in this department or whatever. Manage your relationships. Who have I spoken to recently? Who haven't I spoke to in a while? If I know where my staff, I pay attention to my staff, where they want to grow. When's the last time I did a check-in? When was the last time that I asked somebody, how are you doing? And not, hey, how's it going? How are you doing? But how are you doing? Let's skip work right now. Let's not talk about work, but how are you doing? The questions that a leader asks is going to show the employee, the followers, the people you are leading, is going to show them what you truly value. If I just say, hey, where are we at on that deadline? And that's the first time that you've checked in with them all week. You're more worried about the deadline than you are about the person, right? I talk about be more personable than professional. Sometimes it's just people want that humanistic side of things. So just to recap, manage your schedule, manage your words, manage your money. You can manage your staff in their development. Manage the development of your staff. Manage your opportunities, manage your emotions, and manage your relationships. That's the Monday mindset for today. If you are in a leadership position, can you manage those things? And let's take this a step further, because I love doing things both personal and professional development wise. Let's take this to your personal life. Can you manage your schedule? Can you manage your words to your spouse, your kids, your significant other? Manage your money. Manage not your staff, but manage your children. Manage the development of your relationship with your spouse. How are we developing to get better? Manage your opportunities. Where are opportunities? Should I be watching the game right now? Like right now, there's a football game going on. Do I sit down on the couch and watch the football game? Or do I sit down and manage the opportunities that I have to speak to you, important to you? Or with my wife or my kids, can we go on a walk later? Things like that. Manage your opportunities, manage your emotions. There's a lot of times where we want to bring the emotion back, right? What I mean by that is, you hurt me with this. Oh yeah, well, you did this. Can we manage our emotions and manage your relationships? If you have more than one kid, how much time are you spending with each one? What kind of quality time are you spending with them? Have you scheduled date time, one-on-one time with your kids? Have you scheduled a one-on-one time with your spouse, your significant other? So I love that this can go both ways. But these are things that we can manage. Again, when we think about managing people, we think about there's an end result, and it's the job, it's the duty, it's the responsibility. Hey, where are we at with this deadline? Where are we at with this? Where's the money coming in? And can we do this? And have we done that? If you work on these 7 things, you're going to be more successful as a leader and as a manager. And that's the mindset that I want you to have for this Monday to start off your week. Should I be managing these 7 things? Should I be managing people in the process and the procedure, or can I manage these 7 things that the outcome is going to do those procedures and policies anyways? Remember, put your people first. So this Monday, for this week, I want you to work on your management skills and these 7 things. Make sure you come back on Wednesday, because I have a subject that is going to take some debate. It's going to take some back and forth on your thought process on, do I really want a family structure at work? It's going to be a good one. We'll see you on Wednesday. Remember to always raise that bar if you want to get to that next level and pull yourself up to that next level, but you can't do that unless you raise that bar. God bless, and we'll see you on the next episode.